Hi guys, we know certain lengths measurement and its different units. So the smallest length we know that as 1 Fermi. So 1 Fermi equal to 10 power minus 15 meter. And above this also is there. Smaller than this also we know that. And just bigger than this we know about 1 Armstrong. 1 Armstrong equal to 10 power minus 10 meter. And bigger than this we know 1 micro is equal to 10 power minus 6 meter, and bigger than this we know that 1 milli equal to 10 power minus 3 meter. And if you can take our 1 unit or 1 meter, so you can take that as 1 unit equal to 1 meter. And bigger than this we know that kilometers or mega, giga, and everything we know. And we know the one astronomical unit. One astronomical unit equal to 1 AU equal to 1.496 times 10 power 11 meters. And bigger than this, we already know 1 light year, the distance traveled by light in 1 year. So this is also, we know that that is also, it is in the range of the 9.46 times 10 power 15 meters. So the largest length measuring units till now we know about the 1 light year. So the distance traveled by light in 1 year. So that is the largest distance measuring unit. Above this we are having one more bigger unit that is known as parsec. 1 parsec. So this is the largest length measuring unit. Its values comes under 3.08 times 10 power 16 meters. So this is the largest distance measuring unit, parsec. What is this parsec? So to understand about this parsec, we learn about something arc length and arc minute. I hope you remember that one. That is called arc minute and arc second. Today let me recall much more about the arc minute and arc second. For that, suppose if I take a circle, so this is the circle, and this circle is divided into in terms of the degrees. Now this circle is divided into as 360 degrees. 360 degrees we can divide it into equally. It means by equal parts we can divide. If we can divide by the 60, okay, now we can get equal parts 60 degrees each. Now in this portion if you can take it, now I have taken a portion of the 30 degrees. So this is the only the 30 degrees portion. Now from this 30 degrees portion if I draw more closely above, so this is the total portion. So from this 30 degrees portion if I take only 1 degree, so how can I take the 1 degree? Suppose if I take the 1 degree, I can draw a line from this is the 1 degree. So this is the angle which is made by that. Very difficult. So the smallest ones. So I would like to try to draw. Yeah, this portion gives to me as an 1 degree. Now from this 1 degree if we can draw further, so if you can take, I have taken this is the 1 degree. So now if you can see the 1 degree, so the 1 degree, So this is a 1 degree part. So if we divided at here 1 degree, so in the angular measurements what we used to say that, so we have taken the 30 degrees and 30 degrees part to 1 degree part. So 1 degree is divided into 1 degree equal to, we divided as in a 60 arc minutes. So 1 degree again divided into as in a 60 equal parts. So from how we divided 360 degrees to as in 1 degree. So likely in 1 degree again we divided into as in a 60 equal parts. So that 60 equal parts only we call as arc minute. If you divide 1 degree into again 60 equal parts, or you can get this analogy, suppose you are having a pizza. So in this pizza, if you can cut into as in a 4 pieces, and in this piece again you can cut into as in 4 pieces. So like that you can cut, and you can get only 1 degree piece. So this is the hardmost 1 degree piece of the pizza. Now in this part again you cut into 60 equal parts. So that we define as arc minute. Now here you can see, suppose in this arc minute, if I take again 1 minute, suppose if I can draw to take 1 minute at here, so this is 1 minute. Now from this 1 minute portion, if we can cut again into 60 equal parts, you can see, so this is again divided by 60 equal parts. So we can get that as 60 arc seconds. It means I can write that 1 minute, we are representing minute as in a single line on the top. So 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. So finally I can say that how we divided? We divided that as first 360 degrees to 1 degree, and 1 degree second divided as in a 60 minutes, and 60 minutes second divided as in a 60 seconds. Now here all are angles only. 360 also an angle, 1 degree also angle, and 60 minutes also an angle. It's a one part in the 1 degree, and 60 seconds also an angle. So that's why these are the lowest order of the angles. Degrees to minutes, and minutes to seconds. Now from this knowledge I got it that 1 second is an angle. So that angle we used to define. Suppose I am having an object at here. So let this object is sun. So let this object is sun, and we are having one more object, it is earth. So this is the earth. Now sun and the earth. Now the distance between the earth to sun is 1 astronomical unit, 1 AU. Okay. Suppose if an object, so this is a far away object. This is far away object, and this object is suspending an angle with respect to sun. It is suspending an angle at here. This angle equal to 1 second. You got it? So the angle subtended by the object at here, if it is equal to 1 second, now we can say the distance from here to the object earth we can define as that is the 1 parsec. Now I can say the object, suppose this object let me take as a star. So this star makes an angle of the 1 second. So that angle 1 second is a parallelicitic angle. So now the distance from that object to star, so this only we define as 1 parsec. Now this if we can write in terms of the formula, so how can I write that in terms of formula? We know that theta equal to, what is that? Arc length by radius. Arc length upon radius. So suppose if you can take theta, arc length is in terms of L and the radius in terms of R. Now therefore I can write that R equal to radius R equal to L upon theta. Now from this figure I can define as 1 parsec. 1 parsec equal to, here the length is equal to 1 astronomical unit and the theta here equal to 1 second. How can we represent the theta? Angle it is, we have to convert that in terms of radians. And we know that 1 astronomical unit is nothing but 1.496 times 10 power 11 meters upon 1 minute. Sorry, 1 second. 1 second is a 60th part of minute. Okay, so it is also a 60th part of a degree. So I can write that 60 times 60 degrees. So which equal to 1 over 3600. So we can convert that degrees in terms of radians, that is equal to pi by 180 radians. So in this place of 1 second, if I can substitute this, the value which I got, 1 over 3600 times pi by 180 radians. So I can free to substitute that value at here. So it is 1 over 3600 times pi upon 180. That angle we are converted in terms of radians. Degrees we need to convert in terms of radians. And if you can do this calculation, if you can do that calculation, we can get a value. That value is equal to, so 3.08 times 10 power 16 meters. So we define 1 parsec which equal to 3.08 times 10 power 16 meters, which is the largest measuring length. So this is how to measure the largest distance above the astronomical unit in terms of the parsec. So the everything here, how we converted the degrees in terms of the minutes. So 1 degree, the very important at here, equal to 1 degree equal to 60 arc minutes. If you can divide 1 degree portion into 60 equal parts, so 1 degree equal to 60 arc minutes. Again in that 60 arc minutes, we are dividing 1 each minute. 1 each minute again in terms of the 1 second. So that is defined as arc second. So that arc second is the angle subtended. The angle subtended by the object with 1 arc second. So here I can define the parsec definition in terms of the distance. So I can write that parsec is the distance at which average radius of the earth orbit average radius of earth orbit, subtended an angle of 1 arc second. So the angle of the 1 arc second. So this angle only we defined as to calculate in terms of parsec. So finally you can remember the parsec is the largest length measuring units.